Good morning. It's Gloria from Golden Bucket Farm. I'm the Jersey Lady One here on YouTube, and I went to sleep early last night, so I woke up early this morning and thought I would sit down and do a little work and bring you along with me. Turn the camera on. I'm working on a little file folder folio, I guess you'd call it. I saw a couple gals who had these, like, made travelers notebooks out of file folders, and I had a couple ideas of things that I wanted to make for me, so that's what I'm working on this morning. These little books, and I have two styles of them, one like this, and here's another one. They're cut the same. These were from different kinds of file folders, so you can see there's a different height here. Just depends on the file folder you have to work with and how you cut it. So this one opens like a gatefold. Okay, and then you fold it over and it goes again like this. Okay, and I've made it so that you can tuck. This is like a 3x3 photo, or a 3x5 card could tuck in here. And then I'm just using a plain card as a example because they're the same size as a standard journaling card or a pocket letter card. They can tuck in the top like that. I really thought I had two ideas for using this for me. This one I think I will use to put those little plastic or vinyl stakey things that come in the plants that you have for your garden, whether it's veggies or flowers, and it says on them, how to water them, or whether they like full sun or whatever, and has their scientific Latin name and like that. I thought this would be the perfect little book for this because it has 10 places to put the stake in here, and then, or the little, it really isn't a stake, but it's the thing that you push down in the soil. And then up here, I could tuck in a picture of the plant. So, kind of like a little gardening journal. Okay. And this one I'm using, let's see here. This is paper, little paper packs that I get for $1. I used to get for $1. I haven't bought any for a while because I had so many I had. It's from Studio G, paper pack, 15 sheets, and they're really, they're really pretty nice weight, almost like a thinner card rather than a paper. And they come in all kinds of fun little styles. I get this at it's Meijer's, Meijer, Meijer, in the Midwest US. Kind of like Walmart's. Yeah, like that. Anyway, that's what I used on that one. And then this one is cut the same, but it, no, this is another one. It folds the same. I'll show you another way, or another, formation of it, I guess. This one I did with Prima Ledger Pack. And boy, I've had that for several years now. It had 48 sheets, really nice, thick, like card paper. And so this one I made with corner pockets like that, and a 3x3 photo will tuck in like that. And this one I really thought I would use as a, when we're on a trip and we have receipts, and it seems like the receipts, if we eat or we stop at some attraction and you pay an entrance fee, or the paper from the motel or gas, and they end up in my purse, or my husband tucks them up into the visor of the truck, or we push them into the little cubbies on the dashboard. I thought this would be a nice way to have all your receipts together in one place. And then I don't know how I'll decorate the front of this, but not too much, because both of these are meant to be really you're using them. They're not just for pretty or just for show. I would put a hairband elastic around these. So anyway, how I do this, how I make this, I will show you. They start with a file folder, and this is the standard size. You could use the letter size too, whatever you have. And the way they're cut sometimes at the top is a little different. I noticed I had some from Dollar Tree, and I had some from, this one is from a box from Walmart. But at any rate, I cut it. Let me put something behind here so you can see there. I cut it at the lowest place. This little ear comes out. That's where I line it up on my paper trimmer and cut it across. And so that determines your height. I just make it as tall as I can on whatever file folder I have. And then I cut the width at 11 1/4, because that divides into 3 sections when you score of 3 3/4 or 3 3/4. So I score it, cut it across at whatever height your lowest point is, cut the end at 11 1/4, and then score twice, so that you end up with 3 panels of 3 3/4. And that will give you well, this was my sort of like my prototype thing. That'll give you this. Now I was thinking of rounding the corners, so this one is kind of a mess looking. But anyway, depending on how you fold this, you end up with the little gate folds like I showed you before, or you can have a little book like this, which is more just like pages. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and flip over, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I've glued in here. You might think, well, you could have a tuck place if you just glued at the top up here. And that's true. But as you see, if you leave these long ones open and you tuck from one side, they can fall out on the other side. I don't know if you can understand that, but that I closed mine up. And you could leave the top open and put a long tag in, but I don't know, I played with that too. I made one, and I made one that had that, but it just seemed kind of over the top or cumbersome to me. And this is supposed to be simple, quick and simple. So, so you can have, you know, as I say, you can do it so that you fold it over this way and then over this way, and that gives you your pages, your page style. Or you can, so you have your piece, have it like, oops, like this. Get my pieces all out here. Like this, and fold one in and one back, and one in and one back, and that gives you that, the gatefold. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do I need to tell you on that? I guess that's kind of it on how to do it. Anyway, when I decorated on this one, I just put first I just had the panels here, and you can cut that, you know, however you want, for whatever reveal you want on the edge. Then I thought, well, I need to make some pockets, so I just cut squares of the width of my matting, and then cut on the diagonal to give me 2 pockets, and inked them. So, and this again, I guess depending on the size of your file folder, if you made the what is it, the longer file folder, a legal size file folder, you'd have to either cut it off short, or you would have wider panels here. You'd have to work out what would be a convenient score line for that, and then cut your mats and your pockets. Let's see. So that's all about that one. So I'll just go ahead and work a little bit on putting these in. At the beginning, I was not so smart, and I thought, well, I'll just put all of this together and then glue it on as a unit. See, because I'm using 6x6 paper, so that means, you know, I have to cover the bottom with the pocket. Well, I wasn't thinking very well, and I just glued all this down, and then I ran my ATG or my score tape around and through the whole thing, and it turned out that then this, you know, whatever you put in this pocket here can't go all the way down. So duh, got a little smarter later on and just glue the top down, and then put the pocket on later. But I leave the bottom of this up because I wanted to have the full width on this pocket here, so that get my little, what did I do with my little I don't know, I had a little paper here that I was using for my, there it is, like a picture. So yeah, this can't go all the way down in. So silly. But this one will. Okay. This can go down, and a 3x5 can go in there too, which I like to use 3x5 cards, and you can get some really pretty colored ones, or ones that have a colored stripe and the colored lines on them. I like to use those for journaling cards. So anyway, I'll go ahead and glue one of these in. this just worked out perfectly on my 6x6 papers. I cut the width that I needed, and this is yeah, one. Let me get my ruler here. Oh, hi, I'm back. Little interruption there. I think I ran out of memory on my camera. I had a couple other projects on there, so okay. I'm just going to put this mat in so you can see how that goes, and finish up with this. In the meantime, so I had to upload the first part of this. I did on my camera. I'll show you. Do a little commercial. Time for a word from our sponsors. I did a video on file folder. Must be stuck on file folders lately. On file folder albums. So you can look at some, yeah, file folder albums tutorial. And it tells us how to make some with the smooth edge or some with the tabs. Okay, real easy project and nice for a gift, especially this time of year when you have graduations and weddings and things. Okay, so then I just slipped that I don't know, kind of where I left off. I glued the little pocket down, and now I'm just testing to see. Yeah, that's good. Maybe you could pull it up just a tad. Let's see, how does that look? Is that even? I think so. Push it down. Okay, so there we are. We're good to go. With a tuck spot for a photo and a journaling card. Okay, so that's how I'll finish this one up. Just have 3 more of those to do. And so, yeah, these are my, what did I call these? My file folder folios. So give those a try. If you do, I'd love to see pictures or hear from you in the comments or send me a message. Oh, I'm on Instagram. You can find me there too. So, okay, take care. God bless. Have a great day. It's a beautiful day here in Indiana. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.